We're back. Let's get into this shit. Are you in the game?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's roll. We're on. Everyone, Funky's here.
Your point of view, though.
Oh, yep. Right. A bit of a learning experience, too. There we go. We're on. You can see.
Dream. Here we go. That's good.
Alright, hopefully the audio in OBS is decent.
Beautiful.
We got someone knocked here already. He's about to get flushed out too. There we go. There goes one already, bots. On one, and I don't know who got that other. Rats. Hey. Millie zone. Look at this.
What's the delay we've got on, Clouds?
8 minutes, mate.
8 minutes. Copy that.
Minutes. Hostile goat's going down to Meths here.
Who's been playing well in the first couple of games here?
There's only been one game, and the first game it was Bullet 4. Kazi, actually. Kazi, TTV Kazi, popping off. Finished the end of the game off. We caught all of it.
There's a few good guys in this team Bullet 4 here, Clouds, tonight. I don't know. They might be a little bit OP for the old Hardshift Scrims.
Yeah. I think, is that CD from Behemoth CD, or is that a different... I don't know.
No,
but first Monkey Boy and Basic. Oh, that's Sebi. That's Sebi. Yeah, Sebi.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, all these guys are ex-Tier 1. Well, still currently Tier 1 at the moment, these boys. I believe, in Premier League.
I can't think where Bullet 4... They might have gone up when I dropped down. I think Darth and I swapped for a season. He's gone up to Tier 1, and he might have taken those guys with him. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We've got a couple of new teams in here tonight too. Me Daddy is a new team, and Flashbangs. A couple of new teams coming in for Hardshift on Thursday.
Beautiful. Good to see some new faces, new names.
Yeah, it is good. We're gonna see. We're seeing only fraggers. Oh, Rage and Sprays, sorry. The OP. The tags in front of the names, like their clan tags, get me all the time, eh?
Are they? Oh, yes, they do. Yeah. It is a pain. I think I'm getting used to it, sort of, but it probably still catches me out. It's a real pain.
So, lucky us, we get a melee zone. As Pot's taking some shots at Repugnance run by. Not gonna land anything. Takes a tyre on the car.
Quite a few teams on the rotate now, Cloud, starting to move in from the north. We've got one team in boats, several teams in vehicles, but Umpy Daddy are still a long way away from zone. They've got a few Ks to cover from all the way up at Zaki. They've got to come past Georgia Pole, so I'd be interested to know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one had an emergency pickup there, so we'll just have to keep an eye on them, see how they make their way into zone.
Yeah, and we see fresh meat on the boat rotate. On the eastern edge there. We love to see a boat rotate. They're always good fun. So we've got Dog Squad have taken Dog Squad showing their I guess their experience, you would say, taking solid position here. Probably looking to bridge camp maybe on a next shift or maybe the next shift or the shift after.
That's a really good spread there too, Clouds. I mean, they've dropped 2 there, as you can see, in that central compound, which is a really strong compound. Just hedging their bets a little bit, like you said. Booty Princess to the south in case we go south. And then in case we go to the north, yeah, Kibbles there by the bridge. They could almost flex to a bridge camp if they need to, but well, Kibbles is moving now, so is Booty Princess. So
They may be consolidating here.
Yeah, they could be consolidating there. I didn't mind how they were holding, but and they're certainly good enough to be able to hold those 2-1-1 splits for the moment. But they might be just playing it careful. Looks like they're going to send 2 up the hill now, so that's also a good move. We just have to see where this phase 2 zone goes.
Yes, we've still got a while to zone. As we see Bullet 4 coming in on the emergency drop. So we thought it would be the guys in Umpme, Daddy and Zaki, but they look like they're on the drive. As we're going to see a bit of a car battle here between Rubber Duckies, No Name and Bat, Bullet Train. Not really much doing. They're all just going to drive off in their own lanes. Here we go. Here come Bullet 4. Right into where the Dog Squad and Booty Princess going to try and take point here, Funky.
Certainly are, and Dog Squad have given up that little compound. Bullet 4 are straight into that. They've dropped it there pretty well. The only problem is they've got to be able to make sure they can find some wheels, because there's a good chance they have to move out of this compound at some point. So a lot of shots coming down from Dog Squad, and those couple of isolated players of Dog Squad won't want to get put down there, because Bullet 4 will be after those flushes very quickly as well. And was that Triple M that just came across the bridge as well? They'll be looking down towards Dog Squad too.
Ooh, they're right on Dog Squad here. Atrocity is going to drive on away, get himself out of trouble. As we see, Only Frag is now looking across the bridge too. This western bridge has seen a lot of movement early. As now we see Impulse coming in on an emergency drop as well. FM looking on the bots here. This FM going to look straight in here, Funky. They're going to go for this push in. Bots 3-man up. Royce out on the wall. Reds is in on point. It's going to go in. Takes the compound for FM. School gone down in the back play.
Yeah, Rez definitely the most experienced player in this team by far. Dinnerbox, I've seen him do some pretty good stuff in the Rumble just in the last week. Certainly can hold his own, but Rez I think would certainly be calling the shots if they're letting him do that. But they've done well to share that compound. Their problem is now they've got to probably steal a car off a bot squad if they've only just come in off the ferry, or how did they get down there in the end? They came to the compound on foot.
Yeah, FM came on the boat, yes. They only came in on a boat, so they're going to have to try and steal the car. And Bot Squad, look, they're not going to make it easy. These guys they're in Tier 3, and they really progressed throughout the season. They finished night 1 on the right-hand side of the leaderboard, and they ended up finishing top 6.
Check the map.
So they did really good. And oh my goodness. This bridge, we thought it was chaotic last shift. It's about to get a whole lot worse. But that's what we're here for. As Dinnerbox Dinnerbox can't get that done on the hip fire there. The shotgun, Reign Supreme. Lands a tag on the School there. Rez with the nade, flashes here. Shotgun can't get it done. Rez finishes off the bots, and the bots go out in 18th place. As we see all these players moving now, Funky.
Yeah, absolutely. Rez showing the experience there, and they get it finished off in the south. But they now are apparently the furthest team away as everyone starts to rotate. They're pushing bridges. There's going to be some happenings on that western bridge there. We've got Dog Squad pulled up here. They've got Noe down by the look of it, but they're also going to pick up Kibbles from the Dog Squad. He's gone. So they're kind of caught here. They've got teams either side, so this could be danger here. I don't know if they'll get out here, Klaus.
No, I don't think they will. Joey T trying to take some shots on point as Booty Princess and Alira pull up behind. They've got the res in. Major Messi, big job to do here for his team as they rest of them get res. Drops down. Unable to get that. He had the drop then. He had the drop. Booty Princess is going to heal up. Nate goes out. Going to have to heal up before these smokes go out. They only got, let's say, another 5 seconds on these smokes. Another knock there by Atrocities. Big Bad Biv. Top. Well, left, Big Bad Biv goes out to Booty Princess. 4 kills for the dogs. They've lost Kibbles and they are stuck on the bridge.
They certainly are. Booty Princess doing a lot of work there. 143 damage. They get control of the bridge, but I mean, the bridge isn't somewhere you want to hold because it's going to go away from there for sure. And then we have got only fraggers holding the other side of the bridge, and they've been playing very well lately in the Rumble, so I'd be quite worried if I was coming across that bridge and the only fraggers are on that side.
Yeah, I believe they made the top 32, correct?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, so big congratulations to them. They'll be looking to get some solid practice in tonight. 10 mil socket looks to be... He knows what's going on. He's having a good look here. Don't want to commit too long to the bridge, though. Otherwise, you're going to lose priority on other spots. As this shift, we would... Well, I don't want to jinx it, but we would hope it comes away from the bridge for everyone else's sake.
Yeah, for sure. 20 seconds away to phase 3. Interesting to see if we lose a fair bit of that water or keep it. There's a lot of teams to squish into. Not much land mass here. There's a fair chunk of water through the middle, which makes it very hard. Teams from the south, well, I don't know. This is going to be crazy if this shifts further to the south. Obviously, it'll come away from the water next phase, but no, there we go. It's even out. That's not so bad. And Pachinki comes into play as well.
Yeah, Pachinki does come into play, and it's hard now. Does it come off the water or does it come off the hill on this next shift? And potentially we end up with a field finish, which would be great for us. I don't think anyone else. We got Odd Squad and Battle Bullet Train sharing the yellows here. Not the ideal compound to share with another team. Molotov goes out. That's actually going to land. Oh, no, it's not. Leffy's in the back. Lemon Squeezy. Looking to push in on Clown Onion. Onion made his debut for Odd Squad in the last night of comp, and he is now finding himself going up into Tier 2 this Thursday. Which is pretty cool to see. He held his own. He did very well for his first night of comp. And the boys picked him up in Odd Squad. They were...
At the moment, Odd Squad. I've got my money on Bullet and the Trains. They've got some experience. Certainly Lemon Squeezy and Leffy, and now they're starting to push in as well. Odd Squad are hard on the defense here. As you see them trying to hold some angles here. And Bullet and the Trains are pushing right up onto these buildings now. Clouds, I think the utility's going to come out if they've still got some to
Yeah, as Elder gets a knock there. The Lord of SMGs. No slouch as my game loves a good quick wait. First Monkey Boy gets a knock on the Onion. That'll... Lord's going to get the res onto Sirith here. Just Monkey Boy left. Monkey's going to have to take the... No, sorry, not Monkey Boy. Sorry, I'm reading it all wrong, mate. Sorry. I'm reading the kill feed and Monkey Boy's coming up, but it's not. It's Lemon Squeezy, and he goes out to Odd Squad. So, you said your money was on Bullet Train.
Yeah.
My money was always on Odd Squad. These guys absolutely had a rough night 1, but they absolutely tore through Tier 3 last season. They're missing their big bolty player Kraken, 931 meter bolty headshot last season to get a kill. As this bridge is still the bridge, the dogs are just caught on the bridge. Bullet 4 coming in. Sebi, Kazi in the smokes. Basic gonna finish off Booty Princess there. Alira just in the smoke on the other side of Basic here. They're trying to get the heals off. Phase 4 blue. It tickles. It does tickle. Another smoke goes out. Alira just holding. Gets Basic. And then gets... Wow. Got Sebi as well. And the Rezzers aren't going to be able to come out here. They're going to have to leave them. So Alira done great work here.
They're certainly ticking down, those guys. I don't know if they got to met up themselves, so you're right there. I think the Rezzers aren't going to come off. Those guys just need to drop some utility and get over their loot. And there you go. Casey Carsey's going to go down. They're just being watched from across towards the petty there by only fraggers, and I think it's just a matter of these guys being farmed out now. Yep.
They're going to go on out here. Monkey Boy going to try for the rotate in the car. Cops a headshot. Monkey's going to... He doesn't have long... I would hope. How many first aids does he go? He's got 8 first aids. Nah, he's going to go down here. He's not going to get the first aid off. Unfortunate there. Monkey Boy gone. As we see it shift, we missed the shift, but it shifted. We're going to have a bit of a hill finish. Aunt Me Daddy would be very happy having the hard cover.
Moshing up on that hill for Lab Rats is rocking an Orm at the moment, but he just absolutely got domed by, I think, someone from Alpha Omega. Just got absolutely sat down, so I'm not sure if he's rocking a helmet. He's not rocking an Orm, but you need a helmet as well. Oh.
Alpha Omega just absolutely decimate fresh meat on the rotate, trying to rotate out of the dip behind their compound. Alpha Omega will be... They're a newish team, just formed, I believe. I haven't seen them before. Incog was on PUBG Mafia. I've seen Dizzy around before, and Mr. Dot around before in a couple of scrims, but not in a team together. This team fairly new, I believe. I don't know if you've seen them before, Funky.
Now, some new names for me, Clouds, as one of the teams is trying to potentially come out of Pachinki. Raging Sprays. They're just being held up at the moment by the no-names, and there's quite a bit of smoke out there. They did get a revive off just a moment ago. They've got 4 up, but they do have to be careful sitting in this dip that shots don't come up from only fraggers or even off Pachinki Hill. They're safe for the moment, but they want to try and gatekeep the guys from Raging Sprays as well.
Yeah, a lot of experience, like you said before, on this team No Name with CD and Barnsey playing in Behemoth together, and then Chris G, Caesarian were together in No Name last season. So I wonder if this is their new lineup or if they're just filling in tonight. But gee, this would be a strong lineup, especially in the tier 3 lobby, if that was their lineup. You see Krusty get a knock on to Flashbangs. Flashbangs left up with 1 here on the south. And only fraggers coming in. Megatrons. Thorns, sorry. Just sees Qual's head. And moves like Swagger is going to put the moves on Qual there and take him out of the lobby. As we see shift onto the hill. Moshing and the boys in Rats will be very happy as we see Toxic get a knock onto Zephydiah. I think that's how you're going to say that one.
Run with that. Labrats are starting to get some farm some damage out here. They've got up to 8 kills, which is very good. Toxic with nearly 450 damage to his name there. So they're in a very nice spot up here. Only problem is they've got 3. Could get pushed by a full squad somewhere. Not that there's many full squads left, but they do have to be pretty careful of their hold up there.
As we've seen, Rubber Ducky here have come off the hill early and paid for it in a big way. Chris G now, a lot to do. I believe that's Sam Pesco. He's done the old, I'm gonna rotate my name or mix my name up. And look, I have a thing with names funky, and I don't like when you put numbers or turn your name backwards. I think you should just keep it simple. I don't know what it is with people.
as a caster, I certainly prefer that, because you can get caught out plenty of times.
Yeah. Afflictions, he's a bit of a veteran name. This Rubber Ducky Death Squad, they've been around for a while. Big Sushi. I don't know who Big Sushi is. I'm assuming it might be Forever Ducky. But these guys have been together for a while. They're a pretty staple name in OCE. See, Raging Sprayers have actually survived here. So we've lost Team No Name, who held this ridge for so long. And Raging Sprayers have survived. They've got the res onto Jory as well. And they're going to have the car on the edge of zone here. As we're about to see Shift come in.
It's good they've still got those wheels. But yeah, like you said, those No Names, they did cop it from both sides there. From Raging Sprays and from the Ducks as well coming through. So that's where we lost them. But Lab Rats are still looking good. They're still farming damage. And yeah, there's not a lot of competition left for them unless the Ducks can get up and push across the hill. The teams that are down low, I think, are going to find themselves in a bit of trouble. But at least Umpy Daddy they've got a full squad up down there, so they've got numbers.
Full squad with 3 smokes each, so 12 smokes in total. That's enough to get them up the hill and get them in the fight. And with 4 men, the Lab Rats will be wanting to make sure they're on top of each other and backing each other up for that. It's Toxic. He's just out here hunting Alpha Omega, just trying to hold them in the blue. Incog's been knocked. Toxic moving now for an angle. He's not going to be able to get it. He's going to have to overextend to get this angle if he wants to get it. As Raging Sprayers go out in 5th, and we're down to 4 funky. Army Daddy, Rats, Rubber Ducky, Death Squad, and Alpha Omega, who I think are about to meet their end here.
Yeah, there. Oh, there we go. Oh,
One out to the pool.
Obviously, that is going to make it very hard, and the pressure from Toxic as well. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. They are gone. 3 teams. It's a 4v3v3. Labrat still with the control in the center. I mean, Umpy Daddy, they can wait. I mean, they can force, they can sort of hang and wait for the Ducks maybe to come up and engage Labrats. That would be the play. If they're not confident, they can sit and wait for Labrats to push Ducks, and maybe both those teams will sort of take care of each other mostly. But there's an opening knock there from Moshing with that Orm, so it could be the Labrats coming out on top. Moshing's going to push up with a grenade and try and finish these guys off. Toxic's going to run across, and Mets will cover from the back. So at the moment, Umpy Daddy just sitting and waiting on this one, Clouds.
Yeah, as they probably should wait for this fight to play out. They would have seen that knock go up in the kill feed. Moshing is overextended here, and Moshing's going to go down for overextending there on Sam. Sam going to pick up that one. Toxic, though, on the wraparound here. Got to be careful. Check your bottom. See the affliction. Lands the headshots. Great shots there. Toxic going to pay for that, though. Be traded out by Big Sushi. Rubber Ducky Death Squad really trading each other out very well. As Umpy Daddy would have seen these knocks, and look at them go. They're on the move. They're taking point now. Not Krusty. He's coming up on point here.
Perfect. This is perfect timing, really, from Umpy Daddy. This is exactly what they wanted, what they needed to do. I thought they might have sat back, but they're going to come up in the third part of this fight. They've made the perfect move here, Glouds. They could sweep in and take it away from both the Rats and the Ducks. Gone, and it goes down. It's only Moshing left up now for the Lab Rats, and they've still got a couple to deal with on the Ducks, but Umpy Daddy might come away on top here. 6 kills now, Clouds. They're pushing.
I mean, just with the spray with the Famis there, takes Moshing out. It gets the Lab Rats are gone. We're down to 2v4. Nades are going to go out. Umpy Daddy, just need to I guess, take control of this zone. There's still a lot of room to move. I think the Ducks are just going to be lined up in a row here for them.
Got me, Daddy, holding the high ground now, Cloud. So the Ducks are just sort of having to. I mean, their best bet here is to completely change the angle if they can. You saw them trying to flex back to the south, but they were spotted down there, and they're still being spotted. Big Sushi's trying to flex maybe back to the north, but I mean, Umpy Daddy, they still know they've got this team somewhere out towards the west. Big Sushi's opening the angle up a little bit.
He's gonna leave himself open. Ooh. Big Sushi. He had a chance there. He maybe should have just tried to creep up a bit closer. And may have got the knock onto Mr. Stirred there. Smokes are going to go out. They got... Oh, they've only got 2 smokes. 3 mollies on Big Sushi. They're going to... A lot of work to do to get themselves even a spot in this zone the way Umpme have held. They've really held their edge very well. A few nice shots there. Just back and forth here. Umpme Daddy. There we go. 2-pack. Gonna get Sam. Sam's gonna be flushed out. Big Sushi. Big Sushi. Gets away. 2-pack hunting. 2-pack finishes off. And Umpme Daddy get the win. And that logo on my screen. Wow. Well, 10 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Very nice indeed there, Clouds. Yeah, they paused in that compound down the hill there, Umpme Daddy, for a while, and I did wonder if they were going to push out. I thought maybe they will sit there. They were quite happy to sit there for a little bit. But, yeah, they made the move at the perfect time there when the Ducks and Lab Rats were going at it. They third-partied that perfectly, really. Couldn't have timed it any better.
Yeah, and with that ends game number 2. We'll be right back after a short break.
Struggling because you haven't streamed the Discord as well, or? I mean, you just rebuilt that thing, didn't you? Struggling internets, or? Yeah, it's look, it's something you pick up. Yeah, it's tricky going from
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 3 of Hardshift Scrims. I'm joined by Funky, and we're on for Kendi. Funky.
The Kendi is certainly can be pretty exciting sometimes. I've seen, I think I don't know if it was, actually early in the rumble, I think a bear got a kill, a flush and a kill. And then I think it was one of my games. I had a bear chasing a vehicle, and then Archangel Predator. I don't think they were being pressured by a bear, but they saw one in the distance and they were a little bit unsure. So all three of them opened up and deleted a bear off of the map.
Wow. Bears running rampant on Vikendi by the sound of things. We did have a few bear kills in the round of 128 in my lobby. But we also did have young Oakley running over a bear. First time I'd ever seen that. The RSPCA was called. And I think, I'm not sure what happened to Oakley. I'm pretty sure he was detained for his actions. As you see flashbangs here, Merciless is off to a great start with 1 kill for his team on to the Raging Sprayers. We've got Alpha Omega sharing Lavini, I think is how you say it, with Impulse.
Yeah.
Team Victory have moved north early. I'm not sure I would have gone that far north when we know it's going to have to come away from the water. Rats on the move early. A lot of hot drops though. We see Lumberyard. Bots in a precarious position. We might just keep an eye on this fight here. MMM and Team No Name in at Lumberyard. We're not going to really see much.
Sorry, there's a few contests around here, Clouds. You've already picked most of them out, but yeah, Lumberyard there. I don't know if they're going to go at it. It seems as though Triple M are possibly backing off. I know they're still looking to get some loot. They all seem to have some decent weapons there. They've got some pretty good ARs. But Triple M, I feel like they're sort of pushing back. Yeah, actually, they're picking up a vehicle. They might be out of here.
Yep, they're going to get out. But they've left Joey and Big Bat. Oh, Big Bat, no, they've got a car. They're out too. And now this makes it really hard for No Name. They got to come out of here with no vehicles. And they got a lot of terrain to cover with no vehicles. As we see Bot Squad rescue. Everyone, all these fights that I mentioned have just fizzled out. Except for this one in Laveni. With Alpha Omega and Impulse. Just a bit of a Mexican standoff across the street. That one.
Yeah. It's pretty built up in Lavini. So at the moment, these guys probably can't even see each other. They would know they're there, but they're quite happily looting away with sort of half an eye across, pretty much across the street that separates two teams. They'll be sort of watching for each other. But I mean, it's already happened a couple of times here in this game, and it could well happen again here. If they've got vehicles, they may just dip out of this fight, but I wouldn't necessarily want to leave because I think they're in a pretty good position. I mean, we still could see a hard shift towards Cosmodrome, so I don't mind Team Victory pushing up where they have, but that's also a good move from the Lab Rats there, who are pretty central at the moment, and at some point it will come back from that water. So Lavini, it still could be a very much a place of interest for some of these teams.
Yes, I feel like it's going to come back this way. It has to at some point, right? But we'll see. We've seen crazier things. We thought we were going to cop a melee zone, and it ended up finishing Main Island on the C9 hill there. We're seeing a lot of teams moving very close to each other here. It's I feel like we're on the cusp of just all-out war between several teams here around Lavini and the surrounding terrain areas. Everyone seems to be, besides Team Victory, looking to stay in the south at the moment. Odd Squad just driving in between everyone. They've found a safe route to get in between. Dars, they're going to be driving straight at Dars here. Dars, no slouch with spraying out of a car. Spraying people out of a car, I should say. But just going to have to hold here. Dars going to leave and consolidate with the rest of his team. Dinnerbox looking to drive out, and they're gonna take up the north area too with Team Victory, and they're still going to be on top of FM. FM are still going to be on top of Odd Squad here. Fair bit of work to do.
Yeah, I reckon Schoold's on the way now. Rez has picked up a decent compound. They could be... I mean, Dars is heading to the top of that hill where the cable car pulls up. So it's probably a good 2-2 split to hold there and see where this zone goes. They'll need to sort of strengthen that compound that Rez has. It potentially could come back there, but I'm tipping it to finish up more Labrats direction, maybe just south of Labrats. I'm going to call it there, but... This phase 2 zone, when it finally gets in, that'll certainly give us some idea of which way it might go. And that Labrats compound, I think, is very popular. There's a lot of teams pushing that way now, Clouds.
Yeah, Toxic just taking some shots, trying to keep everyone off. As Odd Squad are going to drive away. Odd Squad just cannot find anywhere to live right now. Labrats have a good spread. We are missing one Labrat. Oh, here he is, down here. He's trying to rotate in himself.
There are teams all over the shop here at the moment, Clouds. It's getting very busy. And somehow, Labrats with only 3... No, they're being pushed now. No. Or are they? Yep.
Yes, bots have come in here. Bots have come in. Toxic with a spray on the Superman. Knock and flush straight away to get that one. Sprays Mick in the car. Mick's going to take some damage but drive away. Bots lose one. Rats hold strong. This split by Rats is actually... like... the fact that they're holding this is kind of ridiculous because they got 2 in 1 compound. Toxic has held that massive compound all on his own, and IQ has just been driving around in the demolition derby that we had down south here the whole time.
Certainly had. IQ hasn't really contributed too much yet. Maybe some scouting in the south, but they don't need to move that way just yet. And Team Victory still on the rotate. They've decided to shack up north. They're not much in. They're not really in any better of a position than they were at Cosmodrome. Maybe slightly further towards the centre, but they've also got Me Daddy up there with them. They were also looking for that compound. I feel like quite a few of these teams, Clouds, have just been sort of sending it towards compounds and just with the hope that we'll just drive past and find out if it's free by driving straight past. Instead of maybe there's so much room and so many hills they can pull up on to just get some information on some of these compounds. But a lot of these teams have just sent it in there. But, I mean, that's what happens when you've got some new players. That's okay. Yeah. That's how we learn.
Yeah, as we see Odd Squad here, they're looking to push the dogs on the hill. Odd Squad now, they've got their four-man lineup in too. They've been... going to take... Sirif's taking some shots there. They've given themselves away. Alira's gone down. If Odd Squad can identify that knock is from right in front of them, they could come over the ridge here. But Dog Squad are pushing... Only fraggers now have come into this fight also. Megathorns gets a knock on the booty. A nade goes out. That's going to be a great nade on the Kibbles. Kibbles going to get knocked with that nade. Kibbles gone. Dog Squad in big trouble here, Funky.
Yeah, certainly are. And they knew they had to push one way or another. They knew they got Odd Squad behind them, and they had only fraggers in front. They couldn't just sit in that bowl and wait to be so they put a quick push on towards only fraggers, but as soon as 2 got knocked, they had to back off that fight, and then game over. As we see, they go out. Only fraggers will get a revive on. Odd Squad still 4 strong though, and they've got some pretty decent high ground.
Yeah, Odd Squad going to hold there. They may look to push this, but they got to look out. They got No Name, One Pump Wonders, and Triple M rotating in behind them. Odd Squad looking to spread out a little bit here too, as I think teams are just going to move on. As we see the shift also come back towards the mainland. Kraken there, just missing the headshot, and they've given up their hard cover here. They had a chance to take that early on, and they've given it up to No Name. They're going to have to push down the hill on that to take that back. As we see, we're about to see Bullet 4 rotate on into Flashbangs. Down here on the south. Kazi going to be the first one up. Pickles just holding. Kazi going to drive straight on away. Bullet 4 are out on foot. They're looking for this fight first. Monkey Boy, Point Man, Funky.
Yeah, these guys, Flashbangs, look at the car is on. They want to get off and away on the cable car as quick as they can. It's going to make it very difficult. I'm not sure they're going to get away from this cleanly. Even if they do get this cable car, they're waiting for it to go. It's going to move. Bullet 4 doing their very best to knock these guys off of it. They've got some stuff on there. They can go. They're going to get away. 3 are away, but 12 to be left behind. Bullet 4 doing their very best to reach into the cable car, but as much as you shoot it, it's not going to fall off those cables. And for Qual, it's going to be left behind. That's the kind of vehicle that maybe catch up somehow.
That vehicle's about to blow up, Funky. They're in big trouble. Vehicle goes, and no one gets. That is.
That's unreal.
Wow. That Flashbangs live to flash another day there. That extremely lucky. But now they have raging sprayers waiting for him on the other side of the hill. It's not gonna be a joyful ride to the end. As we see them fly off and take a compound on the edge of zone. They've left Qual behind. Bullet 4 are left in the blue, wondering what happened. And everyone seems to have found a home in our new circle.
Certainly have. The only problem for Flashbangs now is finding some vehicles. Qual's hot-footing it across there, but Qual might... There is a vehicle, the direction he's running, and we are just going into phase 3. Oh, wow, that goes a long, long way away from the Flashbangs coming. Qual, if he's got med, still has a chance to get that vehicle, and the rest of the team, I think, are out looking for one themselves, but that has really hard shifted up to the northeast, so that really is favouring One Pump Wonders at the moment. Yeah,
One Pump Wonders going to be very happy. Daddy should be happy too. And Team No Name, they came off the hill there on that compound, and they're going to be happy with their spot, but they're kind of in a ditch. One Pump Wonders and Odd Squad in between them. Not two teams I would want to be stuck between. Joey T for Triple M, just taking some shots at Seraph on the hill. These southern teams are just gonna have to try and fight their way in. They really have nowhere else to move here. A big send where you're either gonna get sprayed out of a car or you're gonna have to crash and fight. As we'll see that happen to Bullet Train, sorry. Only fraggers got away with 4. They picked up another one from their earlier fight. Lefty left up, just trying to find somewhere to lay down and hope he can survive. And this is an absolute mess. Impulse is being driven by Bullet 4 going to get the res. As only fraggers continue just to be a nuisance on that hill.
Yeah, only fraggers looking to clean up more teams as well. They can do some quality gatekeeping. They're just outside of zone now as Basic does go down to that Megathorn's grenade finished off. They can still do some farming here. They've got the Bullet 4 team out there with the smoke. They're trying to themselves get rid of Impulse. Ocean Grove should get finished off, Bullet 4 though. At least they have vehicles. They're going to rotate out through the blue there. And only fraggers just trying to do their best, picking up as many kills as they can. They've got 7 already, but Megathorn's had 5 of those, and he's just been lost.
Yeah, Megathorn's gone out. Bullet may not be long for this world. First Monkey Boy's taken off. He's got in. As we see, Triple M now in a fight with Rubber Ducky. Snow 93 goes down. Big Sushi just only one left up. Gonna try and get the med off. Major Messi looking to push in. Major Messi goes down. Joey coming in over the top, should be able to finish it off. Joey gets it done for Triple M. 8 kills for Triple M. Only 2 left though. They've lost Major Messi and Snow in that last fight. But they'll live. They should be able to take the bottom of the hill here and survive for the next shift. As now we see Bullet 4, all 3 up, and they've run now into Odd Squad.
They've done really well, Bullet 4, to get away from only fraggers. I didn't think they were going to get in there. Yeah, they've run straight into the full squad of Odd Squad. They get the opening knock there as Kraken goes down. Odd Squad fighting back to an even 3v3. That is, unless only fraggers get across here and wake them up. But Clown has gone down as well. Odd Squad with 2 kills. There's a knockback the other way, though. They're being flushed out as well, Bullet 4. So Casey Kazi, the last one left standing. He's going to have to get some smoke out, possibly leave the area. Very nice spray onto Sirith there. Puts him down. That is clean. If he can get this grenade to land, if it gets up a bit into the smoke, he may get it. No, doesn't get any more damage out. Kraken's up, and they've still got to get Clown out. So Casey Kazi surviving.
Only fraggers.
But yeah, here come the only fraggers, Clouds. It could be over soon, and it is. It's
all over. Only fraggers is just watching there. They've come in. There goes Bullet 4 out. Clown up. Lord gone. Kraken healing up. Yeah. Clown just gets one. Catches him out. But gets caught out himself. Now, if Kraken is quick enough, he will be able to get 1 res. I don't think it... No, this Sirith has gone out to Hostile Goat from range. He's just going to have to leave his teammate there, as this south is completely phased out here, and we're left only fraggers and Old Squad, 1 each. They held this hill for a long time, but look who's coming in. Lab Rats. They've left their compound, picked up 5 kills in their travels, and they're looking to take this southern hill now.
Yeah, Lab Rats on the move. They know there's definitely some hurting teams here in front of them. They can come out and make the most of it. There's 3 solos in front, and then Triple M's even just got the 2 alive. Even Mick Oz there for Bot Squad is a solo. So Lab Rats, if they play this correctly or play it right, they should pick up quite a few kills here, just farming out the solos. They're playing nice and close together as well, just so they can trade out in case one of these snakes in the grass picks up a knock onto them. Yep, there we go. Only fraggers. Wrecker, the last one, goes out. So Lab Rats with 6 now, Clouds. They should be able to take control in the south.
Yeah, they definitely should take control. It was actually Kraken that got the only fraggers Rekla, and then Mefs finished off Kraken there to get rid of Odd Squad. 2 teams going out fairly quickly here. Triple M I think will be the Rats' next victim, as we see Umpy Daddy still, for a new team, Umpy Daddy have survived into late game, all 3 games, which is very impressive. Normally a lot of new teams you see will struggle to on their rotates and positioning, but they seem to be fairly switched on. They're maybe a few more experienced players. As Joey's going to pick up one of the Rats here in Moshing. Moshing's going to go down and Joey's going to be able to heal up. They've made it a 3v2. We see Muddy Paws for the Rage and Sprays. He has just built himself a little tree hideout here. Funky.
It's done very nicely.
He's obviously built a fort with sticks before, because he's just there. He's just, yeah. He's very well hidden. Does he have a ghillie on? No ghillie. Just very well hidden.
Very well hidden indeed. As we go to 8 teams, 21 alive, but Labrats, yep. As we picked it, they're pushing around on the Triple M on the south side. Although there's 2 down here, Clouds, they could find themselves in a bit of trouble. They've lost 1, 6 kills. There's still 1 player to get rid of here is IQ. He's trying to push over and finish off. Bit of a thorn in the side here. Flashed out. Oh, wow. That's a bit of a turn up. Didn't see that happening at all.
Gonna pick his... Joey gone there, unfortunately. Big Bad Biv gets it done, though, for the 11 kills for Triple M. That's very, very impressive. I thought 2-man versus the 4-man of Rats, they were in big trouble. But they've pushed on out. As we see now, we've got One Pump Wonders still holding this hill towards the east. We mentioned them earlier. Strong position, strong zone. Done really well. They may look to push in. They would definitely look to push in to Team No Name here. Me Daddy are going to want to be able to deal with the Mick and the bots early, as Repugnance just gets rid of Big Bad Biv. Me Daddy now onto FM. FM down to 1. We've got some work to do there. Tupac gonna bleed on out, I think. I'm not sure they'll get that res there. Dinnerbox getting the reses onto his teammates. As we've got our 2 solos, Funky. Mick from the bots, just between a rock and a burnout car. And our resident, would you say a possum in the tree?
Yeah, I think he must be a possum in the tree. Yeah, they could make things difficult for certainly Umpy Daddy, who are coming in. Mick, if he's lucky, might pick up 1 or 2. Got to make sure of those flushes. But I mean, on the other side of the map at the moment, One Pump Wonders, are pushing in towards the No Name. So this is going to sort out probably the 2 strongest squads left in the lobby. And there we go. Hostile Goat doing very nicely. The opening not there. Achilles is already gone. Chris G, the last one left up now for No Name. Says Hostile Goat, though. Shots are coming in from way to the north there from Fresh Meat, but he's safe now. Rest should come across. So One Pump Wonders should be able to clean up here. Just need to get rid of Chris G. I will say that Repugnance is in good form on this map. He actually clutched up a win last night, so he'd be pretty happy and comfortable on Vikendi. As Utility comes out, they do finish off Caesarian. Repugnance steps straight into it. Does he get flushed out? He does get flushed out. They really have to push in and finish off, and they do. Dresden Low finishes off 8 kills for One Pump Wonders, but they lose their strongest player. Repugnance is gone with 3 kills.
Yeah, very unfortunate to lose Repugnance, but hey, they still have his brain in the Discord channel, and I think he should be able to steer these guys towards the victory here. We've seen Me Daddy clear Mick out and take position, and they also Muddy Paws showed very good restraint there just then to not shoot Tupac as he looted the crates. He probably could have picked himself up a kill, but he didn't want to give away his position. As now FM seem to have taken probably the strongest position in the map up on this hill. And they've been given the zone here too, so they definitely have the stronger position. Me Daddy will be able to play on the other side, but it is open on that northeastish side of the circle to the compound where we see Nam and Drisden Low. Muddy Paws, you're gonna have to leave your tree, my friend. It's all over. Pack your bags, mate. You're gonna have to move on out.
Certainly will. And Up Me Daddy are pushing around that direction, but like you did say, Fresh Meat, good position on the top of the hill at the moment. Hostile Goat can get up underneath them, and that can be a pretty strong position because you've got the overwatch of the guys behind. But Dinnerbox, pushing up, trying to hold the top there. He's got Dars and Schooled above. They've just got to keep their guys alive, but the other side, they've got Hunt Me Daddy coming through. I think Muddy Paws is going to go active here very soon. Cloudsy has to move, and he's going to have these guys all in front. He'd be annoyed if he doesn't get at least one out of this. He's actually he's playing it stealthily. Hunt Me Daddy aren't sitting back and waiting for this to happen. They're taking the fight straight to Fresh Meat on the top of the hill. Again, they've been quite early, but now they're putting the moves on.
Yeah, great nade there. He did a lot of damage with his nade. Didn't give away his position. Muddy Paws just watching on. If he could move up here and actually play a big spoiler, a quick spray transfer on two of the Me Daddy players. Yep, there we go. He's got one knock. That's going to give away his position, but he has a strong position to hold here. Molly may come out, and one pump get it as they have rotated around to hold the other side of the hill. Hostile Goat going down to School. Drisden Low just taking some shots back at School there. Landed a couple of shots. 1 kill, 130 damage. 10 kills now though. 4 one-pump wonders. Me Daddy just trying to consolidate, get their heads clear to what happened and how they are now down to a 2-man. Our friendly Possum went on the attack in Muddy Paws. We're down to a 2v2v2. And we're going to be finishing smack bang on the hill.
Absolutely, we are. One Pump Wonders have done well to push in where they are. The only problem is they did lose Hostile Goat, and he moved at the right time. It's just the other two, Nymphe and Dresden, they'd moved the opposite direction. They couldn't cover him when he pushed up onto Fresh Meat. If they were all three there, they probably would have cleaned up. But at least they've got zone control now, and it looks as though One Pump Wonders are going to take the fight up to Fresh Meat. Stard gets the opening knock onto Schooled there. So he comes back. Stard almost gets on a grenade. Dinner Box backs against the wall here. Blue zone coming in. Has to defend as best he can. The best move might be to wrap the other way, which is what he's going to do. He's run away from the utility. One Pump Wonders getting active as well. It's going to be all three teams going at it here together. And Me Daddy just starting to back off a little bit. Going to wrap around towards One Pump Wonders. The utility comes towards them. And One Pump Wonders with 10 kills now, Clouds, although one player goes down. And it's Me Daddy with two players up. I don't know which way this one is going to go from here.
Yeah, Dresden just overextended a little bit. The One Pump Wonders being on the low ground, needed to play closer together now as Me Daddy will come through, secure that kill. And they will be 2v1 as Dinnerbox takes out Nemfree. So Dinnerbox is going to be our last player standing for FM. 2v1, the boys in Me Daddy just need to trade off each other. They'll get the win. And they'll get an extra kill because he won't get the kill point here. Dinnerbox just playing around the smoke. He's not going to have zone. He's going to have a lot of work to do. Yeah. Gonna waste it.
He thinks they're still close, but Daddy have actually backed off to that centre dot. They've moved around. They've caught him on the side. They can't land the hit. Stard whiffs the shots there. Oh, hits a very nice headshot onto Dinner Box as he's pushing down the hill. He certainly knows where they are now. He's trying to met up. That blue zone is going to come in, but Umpy Daddy sitting right in the middle of zone, and it's only a matter of time. The smoke comes out. That's going to be helpful.
Yeah.
He's still got to get over that ridge, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got to get over the ridge here. Actually, he's got over the ridge, and he's got the smoke cover. He's going to have to get in the smoke, heal up. Molly's going to go out in the smoke. He's going to have to be careful now. Proning behind the smoke. That's smart, but Tupac... I think Tupac's got... Oh, no. There's a ridge here. Dinnerbox got to be careful how he pokes his head up here. If he's... The timing, as they go away from it. Dinnerbox... Just only bandies. Only bandies for Dinnerbox. It's going to be a long, painful heal, that one. Because we're going to see this draw to a close. Nade goes out. Not able to get any damage. Umpy Daddy, they want this win. They're playing very reserved. They may recognise the skill that Dinnerbox has, and they respect that. Dinnerbox now getting active. I feel like it's only inevitable here for Dinnerbox. But one knock could change it all here, Funky.
It certainly could. They're being very careful here, Umpy Daddy, to make sure they peak this ridge at the same time. More smoke comes out from Dinnerbox. They're staying close, and they're keeping together, although Puck does throw himself out there on his own. That gives Dinnerbox the opportunity he was looking for. One player pushing. And I think Puck got a little bit excited there, trying to open the angles up. And Dinnerbox is going to clutch up, Clouds. 8 kills for fresh meat. He played that very well. I mean, Umpy Daddy were careful. They were sticking together. And then right at the last minute, they went at it one at a time and gave Dinnerbox just the chance he needed.
Yeah, I doubted Dinnerbox there. Probably shouldn't have doubted him. But the boys, Tupac and Stirred, I think Starred. They played like they were going to trade each other there, Funky, but they ended up just going one at a time, and they'll cop a second place for that one. And we will take a quick break and be right back with game number 4. Thanks for watching, everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with game number 4 for the evening. Funky, we are on Tago. I've really enjoyed the introduction of Tago into the comp scene and enjoyed casting it. How have you found it, mate?
Yeah, I don't mind it. There's certainly it introduces a few new things, and the terrain it's a little bit different. It certainly throws throws a bit of a change for the teams. They don't know what to expect if they haven't played it in comp before. They're starting to get used to it now, so they're starting to work out rotates and which hills work to pull up on to gain info. They're starting to work out which hills are good to, get that info down on certain compounds. So, they're starting to work it out, which takes away a little bit of the guesswork. But you get the odd place here that still some of these players, haven't maybe worked around in a comp. So it still throws a few curly ones from now and then.
Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. I was surprised when I was casting it, especially in the round of 128. Just with the teams like Odium and Extraordinary, and obviously Archangel Predator. There's actually quite a lot of playable terrain on the map, and it's and I think we're maybe one or two as we see a whole bunch of hot drops here, Funky. Wow. We've got 3 teams in Hosan here. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. But as I was saying, just quickly back on my point before we jump into all this, and no one is in zone.
Whoa.
There is not a lot to play in that zone either. I'll quickly finish my point. I think we're one big tournament away with the Rumble this weekend of seeing a lot of teams be able to pick up how much playable there actually is on this map.
Yeah, you're spot on. That's right. When you start smashing it out through a big tournament, and it's very visible to the fans and even other players, as we see the Raging Sprays get chewed apart down at the school by Odd Squad. Should be a matter of moments before Hostile Joker gets found out. He would want to hope he's holding a shotgun right now, and he's not. So this could be problematic. Unless they just can't find him, and he decides to go very silent.
He's on the move here. He's going to get Sirif here. Sirif gets over the fence. He gets caught on the door, and Lord of SMGs says, no, mate. We'll take the 4 kills, and you can go sit in the lobby.
Yeah, that's extended break between games, but gee whiz, that zone, Clouds. Wow, I don't know how it is so far away. That is nowhere near the playing path.
No, it's nowhere near the playing path. And I'm going to say 40% of that zone, you can't even get there. You can't play that. That red line, you cross that, you die. As Triple M have just been absolutely decimated in Palace by Bullet 4 there too. This zone, everyone has to rotate. It's very rare you see every single team needs to rotate. If you're team victory, you want to hope you have an emergency pickup, I think.
Tago's, it's a decent sized map, but even where they are, it's a long way to go. As Bundy Reaper falls, and that's in the town of Hosan, where we've still got 3 teams sitting in there, and CD is in a real pickle of a position as well at the crossroads between 2 full squads.
Yeah, CD there. It's he's not. I don't know if he's going to get out of this. Is he? He's just. I think he is. I think he's just playing it safe. He's gonna. He's got UF across the road. And the Rats look like they've pulled away here. So he might be able to get out here, but I'm not sure if Imperial are 100%.
He's got himself a kill already.
Yeah, he's got one. He's going to need his team to come in here and support, though. I'm not sure if CD knows UF's there. CD...
UF's been pretty patient across the road. UF, experienced player as well. Just waiting on CD to make a mistake here. Just depends who's more patient. You know, if someone wants to push out of one of these buildings, they could open themselves up. Lab Rats are looting away in the background, staying nice and tight, so they're not looking to push anywhere just yet. They may, I would think, with their experience, loot up, get a vehicle, and head straight into zone. We've all already seen a few teams headed across into zone as well, so Lab Rats, I think, would back off of this fight. I mean, somehow I wouldn't be surprised if Impulse got out of there, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see as Rubber Ducky Death Squad push across into zone nice and early.
Yeah, Rubber Ducky taking it. Rubber Ducky have one of the biggest name players when I started playing the game come in to sub for them tonight, Maxorus. Not sure if the boys in Thrust are still all playing, but when I started playing the game, he was definitely top tier player. So I think that might be a bit unfair for this sort of lobby tonight. I'm not sure. Admins go on holidays and we see all these big players come in. As now Schooled, he's been caught on the rotate there, coming in late with FM, and Alpha Omega are going to flex their muscle a little bit and get an early kill.
Certainly are. And it's starting to kick off in Hosan. I thought potentially those teams were going to go the opposite direction, but Impulse, with only 3 up, are pushing into the 3 from the no-name. So they've got a knock onto Chris G, and CD is now making his way across to this fight to try and bolster the no-names if he can, but they want to get in. UF and Ocean Grove pushing in to try and get the finish. As there's CD in the background coming across to this fight. Little hope there. They haven't found Chris G yet.
No, I haven't found Chris G. I'm fairly sure a Little Hope gets caught on the rotate there by Caesarian. CD's going to be now aware of that. I think, yeah, Chris G's done the smart thing. He's crawled out. UF knows he's there, but he's crawled out, so Caesarian and Barnesy can just try and keep him alive. But I think this fight will go long enough that they bleed out, as UF lands a nice headshot onto Barnesy. Nade's going to come out here. Just misses, but Ocean Grove gets the knock as the nade misses. You could say the nade was thrown to bait him to run. CD's going to confirm Little Hope there. Barnesy and Chris G are going to probably bleed out here. It's going to be on Caesarian and CD to see what they can get done for no name. You have landing a couple of shots there onto Caesarian through the window. Through the small window. Jeez. That was a cheeky angle that you have had there to land that damage.
Certainly it was as Caesarian, backs off. CD's still across the road. They're split now, and Caesarian might be trying to, I don't know if he's trying to loop around now to be able to come back and get Barnes. Impulse just stuck there in the same building. We've got a minute and a half away from phase 2. A lot of teams rotating in the background, but this fight's going to continue. Yeah, Caesarian, he's wrapping around, trying to come in that back way. Barnes should be trying to crawl possibly down some stairs to get closer so that revive can come off, but do they spot Caesarian up? I don't think so. CD's got them pretty occupied across the road at the moment. He's going to smoke. Like you said, that could be a bait as well. So whether they get out of here, well, this fight rages on. Oh, there we go. Opening knock onto UF. Ocean Grove should be able to get the rest there. Clouds is blue.
Blue's going to come in here. Ocean Grove, he went to the bottom of the building and split up from his teammate. Now going to have to go up and get the res, but the res for Barnesy is going to come out first. Caesarian and Barnesy should just look to try and quietly push in from the back here. If they can quietly get to the bottom of the building, potentially get a decent fight in. Molly goes in. Not going. Oh, gonna get Ocean Grove. Is he gonna go down here? he'll get his med off. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. But I don't know. I think Barnesy should have played his hand a little bit quieter there. Now Caesarean and Barnesy, they gotta push through. CD's going to be isolated. He's not going to be able to help very much if you Evan Ocean Grove turn their attention to behind them, though. CD will have to try and cross the street and can easily be sprayed down. It's a bit of a Mexican standoff. I'm not sure how this is going to go. They're just all going to continue to take blue damage as this shift, Funky, is horrible.
Wow, that's not much better than the one we started with. That's still, that could be even worse, I reckon, in Clouds. At least 40+% there, almost 50% unplayable. We've seen, I saw, I reckon, 2 emergency parachutes in the background, which led to the demise of quite a few players. Lab Rats are down to 1. Rubber Ducky Death Squad, I think, lost 1. One Pump Wonders, I think, are down to 1 player, and that's all push into an area that just can't fit them all. And we're going to lose quite a few players here on this. And they are really stacked on that north side, but only Fraggers are in a decent position. They just need to be able to defend against Lab Rats, who actually I thought there was less of Lab Rats, but no, they are into that compound with only Fraggers. That could be the demise of one of those teams for sure. On the hill there at the moment, one of these teams is going to go out surely.
Yeah, bot squad got a knock early. They're looking to push in. Mick's come across the top, gets 1 knock. Great transfer there from Mick to take it out and take out Bullet Train. This I can't believe this zone we're seeing, Funky. This is that 50. No, not 50, but again, still 40% of this zone is unplayable. You have takes out. The boys in Ocean Grove and Team Impulse, and Team No Name are still up here fighting. They probably looked at the zone and just said, "Look, we'll just fight in the blue. We don't want none of that down there because it is a mess. There are players going out absolutely everywhere. It's zones like this where I wish I had multiple setups so I could just flick between cameras to capture as much as possible. As we're gonna see now." Only Fraggers have just absolutely been decimated by the Lab Rats. The Lab Rats, they're looking really strong in recent tournaments, as well as the Only Fraggers. I'm not sure. Did the Lab Rats qualify? Do you know?
I'm not. I don't. They might have. I think they're playing under another name, though, because I definitely remember seeing Meths and Toxic, and probably I'm not sure if this is the exact lineup they had, but I definitely saw these guys playing well. And at the moment, Meth's racking up nearly 500 damage already, and we've still got 13 teams alive. Yeah, Funky. As we see now, Bullet 4, and the bot's about to go head to head. Kazi on point here, 3-time spray, just can't land those shots onto me. Royo's going to go down to Sebi. First Monkey Boy landing a couple of shots there. Basic coming alive and taking out Mick. Gets knocked by the nade though. That's gonna make it hard now. They're gonna have to try and clear this fight out without losing Basic. They're on the south here. They've got a lot of room to play on this southwest side, so they're gonna want to keep 4 up. A lot of util going out here. 1 bot left in Sick. Sorry, not Sick. I've lost who the last bot is. Superman. And he's just going to play quietly. He's around the back here, Funky. Could potentially get a knock and kill. Gets 1, gets 2! Oh, and just can't get under that hill to be able to reposition. Bullet 4 survive with 8 kills now. They'll get the reses out, and they've got a great position in this absolute debacle of a circle we have. Funky. It's a true, proper debacle of a circle. It really is crazy. But, quite a few teams have fallen in the last few minutes. Somehow we've still got 12, but they're These teams are very hurting, these 12 teams. Somehow Barnes is still alive over in Ho San. Meanwhile, Impulse, they actually had a vehicle amongst that fight that we spent so long on. So they had a vehicle, they managed to leave town. I don't know what Barnes is up to. I'm hoping he's got an emergency parachute, or if that might be what he's looking for. He's got some case to cover. I don't think he's going to get there. 12 teams alive, and Team Victory have found themselves very central in that zone.
Yeah, Team Victory, they couple of lineup changes after Tier 3. They a newer team. They struggled with lineup during the season, but as Kraken, wow, what a shot there by Kraken to knock Squid Lips. Yeah, they went from that. They did improve over the season, and I'm glad to see them back and not call it a day. And actually, they've improved. They've had a couple of good scrim sets, and I'll be looking to see them improve even more on Thursday when the season of Hardshift starts. As we're going to see Odd Squad possibly... No, they just tease the drive in. No, here they come. Odd Squad. Kraken. Gonna land the knock there onto Poam and Zed. Kazi from the deep's going to take out knock Kraken. Sirif will have to get smoke out. A lot of work to do. Team Victory in big trouble here, Funky. You see the Lord coming on across now to support Sirif and Kraken as the res comes out. Clown on point with fighting here for Team Victory. Nade goes out. Gonna get the hip fire spray on the Squid Lips and the flush there. That'll secure another point. 6 kills here for Odd Squad. Oz FPV, the only one left up for Team Victory. Just holding an angle on the staircase here. Not sure. He may get one knock. If he's lucky, a flush for his trouble, but they may not even want to push this.
I'll have to leave you with it, Clouds. Sorry, I got to bounce. I appreciate you having me in tonight, and good luck with the rest of the cast. And yeah, thanks for having me, buddy.
Not a problem. Thanks, Funky. Thanks very much. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, man. Good luck with the games.
Bye. All right, big thank you to Funky for joining us tonight. As we see Odd Squad, they're just going to be consolidating. Oz FPV just going to have to sit quiet in that stairwell. We'll have to just bide his time and hope that the zone shifts. The zone now has left the unplayable area. Bullet 4, hold the hill in probably the strongest part. Flashbangs have got themselves a nice spot here. They're just going to have to use the cover as best they can in zone. They have the lab rats out behind them. Lord finishes off FPV, and first Monkey Boy now just opening up onto Me Daddy. Me Daddy just stuck it. Returning fire. First Monkey Boy gets a tag on there. He's gonna just change his position there and get them out. Meths gets a knock on the Qual from range. Lozzie Loz taking a bit of damage there from Meths as well. Smokes go out. Res will come in for that one at range. This is Merciless. Just looking to try and land some shots. Takes a lot of damage there. Loses his helmet. Dorso and the Dog Squad. Dog Squad being rather quiet tonight. I'm normally always seeing these, having to watch these guys. Missing Harrow at the moment. Have to see how we go here. Shift comes in. Just Center arm, pull a little bit towards the southeast. Bullet 4 will be very happy with their positioning. Odd squad 2, only hard cover left in the map. As now the rats look to foot push in on flashbang here. Their timing could be everything here. So they've got eyes on Merciless. Just a couple of tags there. Nade goes out. Not gonna quite do much there. Qual, Merciless, Aussie Loz. I have to try and put their extermination hats on and take the rats out here, but it's the rats. Here comes the mortar. Not gonna be close enough. Decent trajectory, just a bit too far. As Lozzie's been knocked, these mortars are dangerously close. This Qual's gonna get knocked to CD. Bullet 4 just up. Sebi. Bullet 4 just absolutely raining down fire. And there we go. Bullet 4 take out flashbangs. And now Lab Rat's in big trouble. First Monkey Boy, great spray. Basic able to finish it off, and Rats go out in 7th spot. As now we see FM and the Dog Squad in a fight. Alira, nade out, flash out. Dars down, dinner box, trying to get the res. Dorso coming in for support with Alira here. Reknock by the nade by Dorso. The reknock. Dars gonna go out there. Unfortunately, after working so hard to get the res. Monkey Boy coming in the back here. Just looking. Seeing dinner box. Gonna go down to Monkey Boy. 15 kills for Bullet 4 here. Basic takes out Maxorus. We're down to our 4. Dog Squad, Ump Me Daddy, Odd Squad, and Bullet 4. Mostly 4-mans. Ump Me Daddy lost one there. Just lost one there, so most teams still strong lineup, strong position. Odd Squad will be very happy with that shift. Bullet 4 will be able to consolidate on the hill edge there. Ump Me Daddy in a bit of trouble. They're going to need to move, and Odd Squad are going to need to deal with the Dog Squad as quick as possible. Stop them from pushing in on their compound they're holding. This first Monkey Boy still point man here. Just trying to see if you can see a member of the Dog Squad peek their head up. He's going to push around here. Try and catch one out unawares. Alira and Dorso in the car now. Just rotating back the other way. They're going to rotate away. Good decision. Would have been very risky to rotate towards. As Beauty Princess gets knocked by the Bolty from Sirith. Lord of SMGs. MK12. As now Ump Me Daddy look to come in. Kraken on point here. Blue Zone nade gone out. Alright, Ump Me Daddy found a nice ridge actually. Odd Squad can't push out because Kazi on the hill and the rest of Bullet 4 are pushed around. Lord of SMGs spraying one, gets one, only gets one, and the car's gonna fall onto Lord here. Booty crawling on in, and here comes Tupac. Tupac's read this great. If he Oh, he doesn't go in on it. Oh no, they've pushed up. Bullet 4 have caught them out. Odd squad down to 2. They've lost everyone. Aunt Me Daddy will be down to 2 as well. Dog squad, they'll have 4 up. As Tupac doesn't put the handbrake on and that car rolls right back to where it was. You always got to use the handbrake. Kraken now trying to look. Great shot there. Lands a shot on Kazi. Not going to do enough to get the knock though. Must have just missed the head there. Kazi won't repeat that one. First Monkey Boy with an angle. Gonna get body shotted there by Kraken again. 624 damage for Kraken, but he needs to be landing those headshots to get those knocks. Still, taking armor away is not a bad thing at all. Me Daddy just playing in their pit. Atrocities taking a couple of shots, and he's going to duck away to get his heel off. Playing fairly not reserved, but he's playing very smart. Not overextending his hand. Not letting too much damage come in. We've seen Kraken and Sirif are just going to hunker down in this zone. Tupac getting a rock. Tupac. Almost an overextension there. Atrocities. Just trying to look around. First Monkey Boy's got himself in a great position. I'm not sure if Dog Squads even know he's here. If Dog Squad overextend... First Monkey Boy's moved though. Did they see that? We missed if they seen that. First Monkey Boy's got himself in a great position here with his team to overlook. And now Sebi going to be able to land some shots out. First Monkey Boy. Oh, it's fallen off. They're not going to hear that. But he's given up his position here, Monkey Boy. But he'll be careful. He needs to draw out a 1v1 here. Aunt Me Daddy and Odd Squad will just let this fight play out. As we see, we got 15 seconds till shift. The nades come out, not going to be able to do much. Monkey is going to move on back as now Aunt Me Daddy and Squad just trade a few shots. Nothing more really they can do. Kazi going to have to move soon. Is the shift favors Odd Squad, and Sirif is going to have people pushing into his building very soon, I would think. Kraken trying to peek there. We just have a look at our map. There's not much to play at all. So we see not Krusty and Tupac now. They're going to make a move for it. Kraken's aware of it. Kraken's up close here. I'm just looking to see if anyone Tupac goes the right way for now. Kraken, great headshot by Kraken there. Spray through the wall. Me Daddy in big trouble here. Not Krusty, just gonna have to play the fence line. Sirif gets Dorso. Sirif gets a flush on the Dorso also. Closes the door, saves himself from getting mollied. Gonna have a look out and try and do some damage now. Dog squad down to 2. First Monkey Boy. Flushes go in. Molly goes in. Kraken knocks. Wow. Sirif burning like a... He's being put into a barbecue. Jumps out. Gets Monkey Boy. Dog squad live to fight another day. And we have our center zone here. Monkey Boy flushed out by Me Daddy. 3 up for Bullet 4. Me Daddy solo with Krusty. Dog Squad 2 alive. Blue Zone grenades. Out by the boys in Bullet 4. That is great use of the Blue Zone grenades there. Kazi absolutely popped off in game 1. See if we can do better. Game 4. 20 kills for Bullet 4, sorry. Too many squads. I'm going to add squad to the end of everyone's name by the end of the night. Atrocities goes out to the blue. Not Krusty, just the only one left. And he's going to bleed to the blue. And Bullet 4 are going to take the victory with 20 kills. Great game by Bullet 4. Just took that hill early after winning a few fights up there. 7 for Monkey Boy, 6 for Sebi, 5 for Basic, 2 for Kazi. A great game by them. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back with game number 5. Alright, I thought I'd better show my face here. It hasn't gone as planned tonight, unfortunately, but got to work out the kinks of this new PC. I think a reformat is a must before Thursday, so I'll be busy doing that. But yeah, quick shout out, thank you to everyone for watching, all the follows, the subs, the gifted subs. Means the world. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We were about to jump on into game number 5. The leaderboard is not set up as I don't have it, but I'd say with that last game, Bullet 4 are going to be miles ahead in this one tonight. Yeah, if you're watching for the first time, thanks for tuning in. The Hardshift season kicks off this Thursday, so be sure to tune in. I'll be streaming Lobby 2, which is Tier 3, I guess you'd say, and Darth Bananas, twitch.tv/Darth Bananas. He will be streaming Tier 2, which is Lobby 1, basically. And yeah, that's about it for me. I'm going to throw it back to the starting screen and play some music for you while we wait. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 5. Let's change our little thing up there. I have to work out how I do that better, but that's just a trial for tonight. Again, apologies for all the technical issues. We'll line them out, and the next cast will be way, way better. I promise you that. As you see, a pretty decent flight path for everyone from the east to the west, skewed north a little bit. We will see. I don't expect to see many hot drops, but we may see 1 or 2. We're going to see 2 teams in Bacata. Oh, here we go. Chris G, catch him there, knocking Major Messi. He's going to go down. That'll be Major Messi. Gone. early. As Team No Name have lost one for the evening, they're still going to be 3 up. They've picked up a kill early. We'll see how it continues on here for the guys. So Triple M seem to have only got 3, and and OPW 1 pump wonders. Man, that's a mouthful to say. I'm glad I don't have to say that all season. Are a 3-man also. As we just see Chris G's, it's having a lay down here. We'll leave Team No Name to their looting. They picked up 1 of Triple M. Still Joey T, Snow 93, and Big Bad Biv left up. We've got, well, last zone was horrible. This zone's just as bad. We've got 40% of the zone is water, with 3 little islands that are playable in it. So this is going to be very, very interesting indeed. As we see the first storm roll on through, well, we've got Impulse sharing Picardo with Me Daddy FM looking to rotate in. Rage and Sprayers hearing Kantara. Odd Squad taking Impala as they normally do. The bots sharing Monty with sharing Monty with Labrites. Barnsey just taking a few shots here, trying to see what he can get done. Onto Triple M. Ollie ends up on the roof. Big Bad Biv. Yeah, gets a knock on the Barnsey there. That might initiate the push from Triple M across, but they look like they're just going to sit tight here. A lot of teams moving to take position early. Me Daddy moved early. Rubber Ducky Death Squad up the north there. They're moving. Team Victory. Are they in a clown car? No. Where's the rest of your team? And the rest of Team Victory have gone up to Campo. They have got a long rotate down that northern road. Afro Omega may run into Rubber Ducky Death Squad here, if they're not careful. All 4 just looting up. They'll be getting ready to move on in. As besides the Picardo fight, we're not going to see a lot going on here. Big Bad Biv going to have to try and stem the bleeding and stop the push. No one's going to be really peaking. This fight could go on for a while. Only fans are looking to fly in here. Let me Daddy see this. A little bit of damage goes out. Brumby doing a bit of damage. Brumby goes down. Oh, gets Sorry. Starred gets 10mm socket down. 10mm socket's going to be flushed on out there. Thank you for the subscription there, Sam. Really appreciate you, mate. Shout out to you, the absolute legend. Aren't we, Daddy? Pick up 1 kill as the only fan. I keep saying only fans. These guys are stitching me up tonight. Only fraggers. Emergency pickup fails them a little bit there. Alright, what do we got? Impulse. They're still in Oceanus, just looting up. Little Hope, Morgs, UEV, Ocean Grove. Just missing Bundy Reaper. I think we've seen Bundy Reaper before, so maybe just doing a little bit of a sub in, sub out tonight. Bots got out of Monty and they're looking to rotate in. Dog Squad coming down the road looking to get in. Team Victory. Very late rotate from the north here. Flashbangs. I know it says flashbacks, but it's actually flashbangs. Can accredit that spelling error to Jeebus. But we thank Jeebus for all he does in help me get the file set up, as my life is pretty busy when I finish work, so it's hard to get it set up and ready. Kazi and Basic looking to just do a little bit of a camp here. Might be able to catch a couple out. Just can't land those shots there. Kazi now pulls on up. Can't get the spray off. He'll go down. The rest of Bullet and the trains gonna come and try and look over. Lemon not really having the luck he needs here to be able to got Sebi out. Couple of nice shots there. One more shot will do it. And they get it, Lemon. Last bullet, too. Lemon squeezy, getting it done. We're going to cop a little bit there. They should be able to secure that flush, though. Nade goes out. Oh, no. Sebi going to be rezzed on up here. Boys in Bullet 4 aren't going to let their man die. As shifters come in and we see still a lot of water in this zone. Only fraggers. They flew on in here. It was a bit rough. They lost one but they've picked up center zone basically. And they'll be very happy. Unless this shifts really far north on them, they're going to be in a great spot for the rest of this game. Bullet 4 going to try and get on out here as we come up and have a look. Not really going to see too much. FM here, just on the edge. Not the most playable compound. Does land a knock with a bolty from distance. That'll be picked up. Alpha Omega, sorry. Rotating in with a storm. Gonna be lit up here. but they'll get through just fine. As this storm rolls in, we're going to get away from the storm. Only fraggers. Center zone. Get right away from the storm. Only fraggers, center zone. Flashbangs down here on the south. Holding position. Rubber duckies. Dangerously close to odd squad here. I'm not sure they'll get. Not sure they'll want to push in on that just at the minute. Impulse taking a few shots at Triple M, rotating on through. The Duckies just trying to find a place to call home. Joey T flying on down. I think they're going to fly on in to the odd squad here. Odd squad looking at the Duckies cracking, taking a few shots. Unable to land anything. Order of SMGs on the roof. Lands a nice shot under Maxorus. Maxorus just going to fall away from that. It's our team victory. They've made it all the way from Campo. Militar, 4 strong. Triple M just trying to find somewhere to go. The Grug. Haven't seen that name in a long time. Good lips. Dangerously on the edge. Rubber Duckies look down. Taurus with the MK12 lands a couple of shots there on the Poem NZ. As we see Team No Name now just driving through, trying to find somewhere. Bullet train. The bullet in the trains. He's got him close. He's got. Me Daddy raining down for our only fraggers now. Opening up on the Team No Name. Or there. Team No Name in a really bad spot. Caesarian, I think Caesarian may have disconnected there or been AFK. Only fraggers. Pick up another 2 kills in center of zone. Rubber Ducky Death Squad. Squidlips knocked to the Grug. They're going to push down here. Maxorus just being peppered from the car. Couple of nice shots from Maxorus there. Trying to just push in. Oz FPV. Gotta be careful with his peak here. Great by Maxorus there. Gets the second knock. Maxorus. He's still got it, this guy. He's the head there of Pop's Revenge. Affliction finishes off Pomo Man Z. Big Sushi gets Squidlips. Just on Pops now. Pops throwing some nades out. Trying to hold the angle here. See if you can get anything done. Oh no! He reloads! We only had 1 bullet in his gun! Oh no! Unfortunate there for Pops. We've all made that mistake before. And Rubber Duckies will clear out and keep 4 up. 4 kills. As we see Shift about to come in. As now the Rats taking on the bots down south here. Toxic and moshing some eyes on Royers here. As Region Sprayers go out to Bullet 4 continue their absolute rampage from last game. Bullet 4 now in on Dog Squad. Monkey Boy pushing down. Flush goes out. Gets spotted out though. Dog Squad, they've come alive. Kibbles has 2. Pushing into Sebi. Needs to be careful here. As Rubber Duckies just pick up the whole of Triple M after we leave that fight. Flush goes out. Dorso picks up Basic. Sebi, just Sebi left. As FM are dangerously close to Sebi here. Got to be careful. Sebi's got a bit of a ridge in front of him. Oh, and a shack to play for now. Odd Squad now pushing out onto the Dog Squad. Battle of the Squads. Kraken's DC'd. That is unfortunate for Kraken. Lord of SMGs takes down Atrocities. The res will come in. Clown throws the nade out. Clown. Great spray by Clown. He's going to fall back and reconsolidate with his team here. Just Dorso up for the Dogs now. But Dorso, he showed last scrims. He has a big bite also. The bark to go with it. Great nade out there. Just not going to do enough damage. That res will come in. Odd Squad need to move. They got to be careful. Rubber Duckies from deep. Seraph gone. Odd Squad maybe stayed here too long. This fight's going to cost them. Seraph. Kraken back up and in the game. Clown now stuck out here. Clown. Got a big job to do here now. He's gonna have to move quick. Rubber Duckies aren't looking. Clown actually runs straight here. He can get into this bowl. He will be safe and he'll be able to push up and get decent position. As now Impulse go out to the Rats in 9th. Rats taking full control of the South. Flashbang's still alive there on the South. Maxaurus moved in here. Got eyes on Kraken. Big Sushi goes down to Lord. Lord will take that flush. Finish it off. Maxaurus looking to come in. Maxaurus gets caught out there by Kraken. Shooting his own dead teammate's body. Onion moving in now on point. Lord of SMGs pushing up the hill. Onion will secure the flush onto Max. Zorus, I should say. And now, the Dog Squad. I just trying to get one back on the Odd Squad. Mefs takes out Lozzie Loz. The flashbangs versus Merciless. Trying to make a run for it. Can he get away? He just does. He just gets away there. Lozzie gonna be rezzed on out. The Grug now. Take it out. Onion gone. Onion's a bit smelly anyway. They make you cry. But not the Grug. The Grug says, I'm not crying today. He's got his hoodie on with his frying pan lid inside the hoodie to stop him from crying as he cuts up Onion. Oh, the fuck, that was terrible. It's getting too late. I shouldn't have said that. Onion's gone. 9 kills for the Rubber Duckies. 2 up. Just trying to find a home in zone. Odd Squad to go out as Kibbles finds Kraken. Oh, lab rats. Just picking apart flashbangs here. Pickles gone. Qual gone. Aussie just trying to move on out. Merciless goes out. Lab rats have got themselves a crate up the hill too. As Lozzie looks to run right on into the rubber duckies here. Although, being a solo, she may just heal up and play passively. The Grug and Afflictions. They're going to clear this edge. They want to know they're safe. Afflictions finishes it off. Nade goes out. Afflictions gets Aussie. Grug wastes a nade. That was an insta. And now you got the rats to contend with up here. The rats 9 kills. Looking down on the duckies. The duckies may want to go back the other way here. They might be able to sneak their way in. Only fraggers. We got 4 kills. They landed here phase 2. We are now phase 6, almost 7. Hump Me Daddy. Very impressed with Hump Me Daddy tonight. They've pushed late game majority of the games tonight. I think every game tonight they've pushed late game. Very impressed with them. Dorso. Great shot there by Dinnerbox to take Dorso out. I think Dorso will bleed. Kibbles has a car. Rez on foot moving. Gotta be careful of only fraggers. Yeah, he's alright. And Me Daddy, sorry. Me Daddy. Dinnerbox. Dinnerbox just gets it. Oh, Kibbles. Massive nade. 3 knocks. You'll be able to get Dinnerbox. School keeps crawling. You'll be able to get schooled as well. But Dar's gonna bleed. Put schooled on his back. I'm gonna have to put school down in a minute and get that res. Res gonna come in. Lab rats, high ground. Me Daddy, high ground. Only fraggers, still in the center. Res comes in. Have Mefs and the boys in rats now looking to push in on Me Daddy. RQ just unable to get the spray off there. 9 kills for the rats. Very solid all night. Great nade by Mefs there. Mef's not wanting to let this one go. He's sticking around here. Mef sees him. Oh, Mefs didn't see him. And the great nade goes in to finish it off. Cars blow up. They'll res Mefs out and the lab rats go into the last 4 teams, 4 strong. Only fraggers will take out FM as they try to foot push in on the zone. Rubber Ducky Death Squad still Affliction Maxorus, 11 kills for them now on the south edge. As I would say, this is now Rats in the strongest in a strong position to win the game, not strongest position on the map, as only fraggers hold the hard cover, the Grug and Rubber Ducky and Afflictions for Rubber Ducky here. Get the knock. That's going to initiate the push in. Wrecker going to knock the Grug. Afflictions needs to get some smokes out. Wrecker can... Wrecker finishes it off. Oh no, sorry. Toxic finishes it off. Toxic flushes. Mega Thorns. And we're down. Moves like Swagger and Wrecker against the four-man of the lab rats. They've been in the lab. They've been working. Meths. Nice shots to get the knock there. Moves like Swagger. Gone. Blue zone grenade goes out. Not going to get enough done. All the util out. The rats will move in here and surely finish this game off. But I wouldn't count. The only frag is out. Oh, moves like Swagger. Gone again. Molly's out. Nade's out. Wrecked up on the outside of the building now in the smoke. All this smoke out is just not... Rats have pushed right beyond Wrecker. Wrecker gets a knock on the Toxic. Pushes away, and we can't even change quick enough. Lab Rats get the win. 16 kills for Lab Rats on the win. Great game by them. We'll be right back with our last game of the night. Thanks again for watching.
Of what is called real life, he says me
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are on to game 6, the last game of the evening for tonight. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. We're going to jump on in. The plane is about to go up. We got a zone from the southeast to the northwest. Very friendly flight path. Let's see if we get a friendly zone, because the last two zones have been wild. As we're about to take off. Plane goes up. We're going to see flashbangs go down towards Resort. Rod Squad, Impala, Rage and Sprayers, Kentara, Impulse Up Me Daddy into Los Leones. No Name and Triple M continue to fight Picardo. Bullet 4 going to take Power Grid. We'll keep an eye on the fight in Picardo. We're going to see our zone pop in a minute. There's this Picardo fight again between Apps and Boxing Ring, and we see zone hasn't popped yet. There we go. Oh, nice northern zone. Only fraggers spent the majority of last game in the center zone and win the game. They may as well. And came second in the game. They may as well get fed the center of the zone this game. We'll see how it plays out for them this time around. Is whoever's gone on the hunt here. Unable to land the shots there, unfortunately. And me daddy will players left there for me daddy will drive on out, and the other two will keep looting. As we see OPW, Hostile Goat, Nam, Repugnance, sharing Alcantara with Alpha Omega. God Squad looting him. El Pozo. Team Victory, Lacob. Not much doing this fight. There's a stalemate in Picardo. Should have just all got in the boxing ring and punched it on out. No damage, no damage, no damage. And there's some damage onto Caesarian from Joey D. Landed the bolty shot. They trade shots. Chris G. Barnesy just moving vehicles. Seedy gets a knock now onto Joey T as he moves around. Seedy looking to move on in. I think Joey will be flushed out here. Big Bad Biv's going to have to move quick to be able to support Joey. Not going to be able to land the spray from there though. Chris G moving in for support now. Barnesy moving down in for support. Beatty, we got the flush on a Joey. Joey's night's done. He'll be off to bed. CFM taking the Hacienda farm area. Only fraggers have spread out. Putting the trains just up here north of San Martin. They're going to be sharing a bit of area. Joey T going for Triple M. Team No Name. Got plenty of time to stay here. Load up as much as possible. 10mm socket. Just taking some shots. Hacker. Let's see Swagger. Just can't land that shot onto Swagger there. Still very free in this off top as Chris G gets a knock on to Snow 93, and that is going to be the push coming on in for No Name. 3-man straight up and in. Big Bad Biv. Oh, Major Messi got knocked, sorry. Comes in, gets all the util out he can, but unable to get anything done there. Moves like Swagger, and a knock and a flush onto someone rotating. I'm not sure we missed that. Kill for under one of the Raging Sprayers. Oh, Muddy Paws. Stuck. Stuck in no man's land. Poor old Muddy Paws there. Hostile Joker takes out the Grug. Flushed on out. Maxorus. Couple of nice shots landed there. Taking some damage in return. Odd Squad have used their emergency pickup well. Just Impulse really left to move in here. Pickles has gone out early for flashbangs. Aussie Loz, Merciless, and Qual left. Dog Squad now. Team Victory. Taking the compound from right underneath them. And they'll be able to look down here and take shots at One Pump Wonders. Look here. Moon Clown driving up to his team. He should be able to scout this, and they should be able to take it. As these teams, ooh, B4, they're camping the road. Waiting for the rats to come through, I would imagine. But the rats are pulled up to make nesting. To just have a loot in the compound. They're going to start to move. Here we go. This is going to be a road camp. They're going above first monkey boy. Oh, they've silent rolled. Basic. 2-man on basic. Basic catch him out. Basic can't catch him out. Basic's going to go down. That'll be the flush come out. Moshing gets one. Or gets the flush. Sebi. Sebi, next man up. I have to do some work here, Sebi. For your team. Moshing, Toxic, and IQ. Sebi goes down. Lab Rat's on fire here. 2 now. First Monkey Boy and Kazi left. Kazi getting in the car. He's gonna try and get on out of there. Kazi gonna drive on away. First Monkey Boy sitting in behind. Left the car there. In the car there. There's cars. You would imagine the boys in Lab Rats will just take both cars here. Go 2-2. Meth moves. Monkey Boy's gonna start to move. Sound of the car. Monkey unable to land any shots. Toxic's gonna come over the hill here. Monkey's gonna run away. And they're pulled up. They're just gonna hunt Monkey down here. The shift has been absolutely brutal onto this zone. As we miss it, but Impulse take out Rubber Ducky Death Squad. Only fraggers find themselves smack bang in the center again. We have one team in the sky, but we can't see them. Lemon gets a knock on to Monkey Boy goes out. One pump wonders. Lemon got a knock on the one pump wonders there, but from distance, so they'll get that res. He's trading on armor, another knock. Gene's team no name now. Parachuting in the dust storm. No good as we see shift back towards Hacienda and water treatment. Only fraggers have spent now probably 9 shifts in dead center. In victory on the move. Wrecker, great shots from Wrecker there. Gets a knock and takes a flush. Great clinical shots to take out Squid Lips. Pop's Revenge stuck out in no man's land. He's going to go down, moves like swagger. Oz FPV's driven into the dogs up here. Flashbangs be able to move into Hacienda on the south here. I'll be happy with that. Rez and the guys in FM just need to either clear out the south or hold where they are. They can't really overcommit. A lot of open area here, and Impulse have the ridges. They're able to peak. Rat's now moving in. Kazi surviving for Bullet 4 after leaving poor Monkey Boy. Kazi could actually just pull up on this compound here on the west side of the zone at the top. Just pull in there silently, and as you see, Odd Squad now. Squad taking on the dogs. Alira goes down to Lord of SMGs. Merciless gets a knock on a Rez in the south there. Rez not going to be able to be rezzed. He's probably going to bleed out there. Dogs lose one. Chris G. Yeah, not the only one out. He's closer than what you think. Oh, Barnesy from the deep lands the shots. Gets 1 point for his team. Chris G driving back in to pick his teammates up. He's going to hop in the car here. Dog Squad onto Odd Squad. Serif down. Nades go in. No good. Onion healing. Trying to get the heal off. Dorso down. Team No Name save Odd Squad there. They don't know it, but they did. They just saved Odd Squad. Alpha Omega just driving through the center, trying to find a home. They're going to crash on into petrol station. Well, little do they know, Coleman Z is just lying in wait. As Impulse now crash on in to only fraggers. It's quite surely. Black Swagger knocks Ocean Grove on the rotating. Ocean gone. Little Hope. Great spray there by Little Hope. Morks actually gets the knock. Little Hope goes down to Megathorns. Megathorns needs to heal up. UAV last up. UAV moves like Swagger, but goes down to Wrecker in the end. And only fraggers will be 4 up, but here come FM. Seven kills now, 4 for Swagger, 1 for 10mm Socket, 2 for Wrecker. Just moving on in. I'm not sure if they heard. They would have heard FM there. They would know that FM's there. And we now see the rats. IQ. Great spray there by IQ. Can't go that way into the thing maps. Toxic's in. He's cleared this front part of the building, so he now knows he can only be in the back. IQ gone down for being knocked from distance. He's just going to go for the res here. It shifts back on Odd Squad now and Team No Name. Sirif. BD pushing on. He's throwing a knock onto Kraken. Sirif gonna try and get the res. So we see that shifts back onto Umpy Daddy. That radius of that's not going to be enough. Chris G comes out. The timing on that for Chris G. Onion now. Caesarean gonna have to commit to the res here. Sirif gonna bleed. Caesarean commits to it. Lot of SMGs comes in, gets another knock. He's gonna try and get Kraken up. CD having to med up. Caesarean going down. Res coming in. CD gets a knock on the Onion. Oh, it gets a flash. Sorry. No, the knock. How did he get that knock? Nade goes out. Onion gone. Great nade there. CD will get the last kill. Kraken and Lord left. Rats wait down at the petrol station, and now we see OWP. Loz goes down. OPW, sorry. Merciless pushes hostile. Goes down as well. Just Qual left. Qual, you need to go res your team, Qual. Oh, they're in the blue. They can't be res. IQ sees that. Blue is already moving. As oh my goodness. Poor OnlyFans. They've just been pushed by everyone in this compound. Somehow FM survived and didn't get pushed by them. Now they're stuck between a train and some fresh meat. Only frag is 4 man up, 7 kills. Just need to try and isolate the fights. For the other two, it's whoever doesn't get initiated on, gonna have to try and kill party. As Hacker is saved by the wood from the balcony. Great nade by Wrecker. Lord will finish that off from distance. Megathorns finishes it off. Wrecker goes on out and mefs, and Toxic take that kill. Kraken knocked. Lord have to get that res. And again, we see Umpy Daddy just dead center zone in late game. You would read about it because they've done it every game this week. Moves like Swagger takes a peek, cops a lot of damage. Res there. Nades on out, util going out. Not going to be able to secure it. Gonna have to be careful. Can't really push that. Umpy Daddy gets schooled. From distance. So FM losing players. And the fraggers, they're going for it in the car. Dinner box. Not going to be able to get anything done there. Mess with the spray out of the car. Oh, I just can't get it. Run out of bullets. Umpy Daddy now in a great spot. All the position in the world. Moves like Swagger survive. Can we see anything amazing out of the car? Rez, gotta get in a box driving. Does knocks in a box. Oh no. Oh, and fresh meat are gone in 6, and poor Dars gets seen absolutely blowing Dinnerbox's brains out. Toxic now on the push. Out for position. Gonna have to be careful. We've got ridges and things to play. Lord there. Lord's gonna be seen medding up. And Lord goes out. Toxic. Great. 2 shots. Gonna see moves like Swag as well. 1 more shot will do it. There we go. Toxic. Cheeky little push. Gets himself 2 kills. Rage and Sprayers 2 up. Rats 3 up. Hunt me daddy. 4 strong. In the compound. Krusty knocked. Toxic return knock. Rage and Sprayers. Oh, just trying to steal that kill there. Unable to get done. Jory takes a bit of damage for his over peak. Multi shots go out. Hunt me daddy. Gonna have to fight one or the other. Soul Joker trying to get an off angle here. Mefs, IQ, and Toxic. The Rats have been on fire the last few games. Alright, Mef's on the push in. Mef's point man. See what he can get done. Sees one at the door. Bombs would have gone out. That was heavy tag. Mate goes up. Mefs, if only he had some util here, he'd be a happy man. Come on the roof. Mefs gets the roof. Flush won't come in though. Not yet anyway. Mef secures the flush. There's Jory. Jory landing some shots on the Mefs here. Hostile Joker just taking point out in the field. IQ, great nade, great molly. Knocks 2. 15 kills for the Lab Rats now. And Hunt me daddy go out in 3rd. 17 kills for the Lab Rats now. Jory and Hostile Joker. All to do. All of it to do. Last 2 teams, last game of the night. Thank you for watching, everyone. Really appreciate your support. I apologise for my quality standards not being up to what I would want them to be. Work on that. Hopefully I'll have it all sorted. Great shot there by Jory. Gets a knock on the Toxic. Toxic will crawl on in. Mefs may even get the res. IQ on the flank here. IQ will catch Jory out. Jory gone. IQ. Joker. He's gone in the building. Oh, with the Grozer too. And there he goes. Mef gets him. Winner, chicken dinner. Lab Rats get 2 in a row, maybe 3. No, 2 in a row. 2 in a row for the Lab Rats. 2 big kill games in a row to end the night. That'll do it for me. I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Appreciate all the support. I'm going to go and start a reformat on my PC and hopefully sort all these issues out before Thursday night. So until then, I'm Clouds. I've been your host.